morning, OHS. I'm Nikki.
Here with Nathaniel.
And we're going to get started with your daily announcements. Today is Thursday, October 12th, and we have the JV and Varsity Volleyball Triangular at Norfolk Catholic at 5 p.m. There's the junior high football at home with Wagner at 5:30. And district cross country is in O'Neill today. And what time is that at?
Girls at 4:30.
There you go.
Guys at 5. So.
There you go. And then there's state softball at Hastings.
Tomorrow we have varsity football here in O'Neill with Madison starting at 3:30 p.m. Grades 7 through 12 will dismiss school at 2:30 p.m. We'll be on a Monday schedule there, and state softball continues at Hastings.
And Saturday, October 14th, there's the junior high volleyball tournament at Ewing at 9 a.m.
Please note that the early dismissal on Friday is for grades 7 through 12 only. Sorry, elementary school.
The O Club members who missed the meeting yesterday, please stop by Mr. Nick Hostard's office to vote and for meeting information.
Teammates has some fun activities coming up outside of school, including the bowling party. If you are a 7 through 12 teammate, you need to make sure that you have your parents and your mentors sign the group permission form and turn it in. These were mailed to you at the beginning of the school year. If you have misplaced yours, Mrs. Kelly has copies out in her room, Mod 2. Or if the teammate's binder at the front office. Please turn this in soon, as you don't want to miss out on the fun.
Students, don't forget the meeting for next summer's adventure to Scotland and Ireland. It will be this Friday, October 13th at 7 p.m. in the OHS library. Can't wait to see you all there.
The following students need to pick up and or pay for their golf shirts: Brianna Bauer, Nikki Gottschall, Blair Langen, and Caitlin Fonseca.
I have that money. I will get that, so my name won't be on there. Attention seniors in National Honor Society. The annual National Honor Society scholarship is now open. See Mrs. Brown for details and directions on how to apply.
7th grade volleyball schedule. Thursday at the elementary, B team done at 3:23, A team done at 4. Friday at the high school, everyone done at 3:15.
And that's it for our announcements. We'll be right back after this little break with your weather. And we're back with the weather. It is currently 45 degrees, but it feels like 39, and wind at 11 miles per hour. Humidity at 93 miles an hour.
93%.
Or no, 93%. Sorry, that's not right.
Let's see. This afternoon it'll feel like 70 degrees during the cross country meet. Winds will be 12 miles per hour out of the south, gusting to 24. Humidity at 59%.
And this evening it'll drop all the way down to 61 degrees. There's no chance of precipitation, so we won't have to worry about that. But the humidity will be at 64%.
And then Friday morning it'll feel like 45, 9 mile per hour wind out of the north, gusting to 15, and humidity at 70%.
So that covers it for our weather, and we'll be back with Trevor and Andrew with sports.
Welcome to another daily sports broadcast.
I'm Bert.
And I'm Ernie.
First off, your local sports news. Today is Thursday, October 12th, Today there's a JV and varsity volleyball triangular at Norfolk Catholic.
With
That will
Neely
be with Neely Oakdale as well.
Yep.
That's at 5 p.m. There's some junior high football here in O'Neill versus Wagner at 5:30. District cross country is here at OHS today. It's at 4:30, right?
4:30 is the
4:30.
girls.
4:30 is the girls. Okay.
Yep, that's when it starts.
So
Get out there and support our Eagles.
Yeah. State softball continues. Now for tomorrow, there's some varsity football with Madison. That is here.
Yep.
And we will have a 2:30 dismissal, 2:30 bell schedule, so shortened classes. Let's see, that's only the high school, so elementary kids.
Yes.
They're
on the regular
they
schedule.
gotta stay in school. Be smart. Let's see, state softball will continue. For Saturday, there's some junior high volleyball. That's a tournament in Ewing, and that will start at 9 a.m.
Good luck to all athletes competing this week and weekend. In national sports news.
Odell recently had surgery on his ankle.
Yep.
And you know he's going to be back soon because he's
not going to be back
yeah.
soon. I think.
Yeah, he is. He's going to be back as soon as possible. I guarantee he's going to re-injure his ankle.
Yeah,
That's what kind of player he is.
He'll try and come back, but I don't think he'll be able to play full.
He'll get injured again. He'll come back way before.
What do you think about these games this coming weekend on Sunday?
I don't know. I'm pretty interested in the.
NBA season starts soon too.
Oh yeah, next week.
Yeah, next week. I think in a week actually.
Everyone in my fantasy league is gonna take an L, including Trevor.
I'm not. Am I in it?
I think so. One of them's Team Dempster, so I'm assuming it's owned by you.
All right, who you got winning the Philly-Carolina game?
Philly, Carolina.
I think Philadelphia's defense is playing really good lately.
Are you talking NBA?
No. NFL. Sunday.
I'm gonna take. You said Philadelphia?
Yeah, I'm
gonna take Carolina just to prove you wrong.
All right. San Francisco and Washington.
I'm gonna say.
I gotta go with Washington. You're gonna go with San Francisco? They 0-6. You're gonna get.
I don't care. Washington's bad enough. They're gonna make a comeback.
Chicago or Baltimore?
You got the records right there. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll agree with you. I'll go with Washington.
Yeah. All right. Chicago and Baltimore. I gotta get stake with my Bears, so I gotta.
I'm gonna go with the Bears too.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I think Trubisky can really prove himself. I mean, the first game he didn't do too bad. He had a couple costly turnovers, but.
Ooh, the Browns and the Texans.
J.J. Watt's out, so their defense is kind of hurt now.
You know what? I kind of want the Browns to win just so Mr. Hostert.
Yeah, just for Mr. Hostert. Miami and Atlanta.
I'm gonna say Atlanta.
I gotta go with Atlanta.
I don't like Miami.
All right, Detroit and New Orleans.
Detroit.
I gotta go with New Orleans. Drew Brees.
I like Matthew Stafford.
Right.
And Amir Abdullah's on that team.
True. I gotta go with Amir. For Amir. Green Bay and Minnesota. A little bit of division rivalry here.
Minnesota always sucked. I was a Minnesota fan, but they always lost.
All right, I think this one's an obvious. New England or New York Jets?
New England.
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Why?
I mean, the Jets are 3-2. Brady hasn't been playing good. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Okay, fine.
Tampa Bay and Arizona.
Arizona.
Arizona's secondary is not playing too good. Jameis Winston's been on a streak lately. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay.
I don't like that guy.
The Rams or Jacksonville?
Rams.
Okay, I'm going with Jacksonville. Their defense. They had 5 interceptions against the Steelers.
I don't watch this. I watch baseball. Anyway, I'm just going off which one.
Chargers or Oakland?
I'm gonna say the Chargers.
Ooh, okay.
Because I don't think the
Pittsburgh or KC? I got KC. They're 5-0. They're hot.
No, I'm gonna say Pittsburgh.
Ben Roethlisberger threw 5 interceptions last game.
He's gonna come back.
Okay.
I'm gonna say KC's gonna choke.
Okay. Giants or Denver?
Giants are gonna win, especially with Odell out. Eli Manning is the worst quarterback in the NFL. I'm not even saying. I'm saying you could bring up like a third string from like a random team. You could get the third string from the Jaguars. He'd probably be better than Eli Manning. He does not move. You've seen there are quarterbacks that are like at least half a foot taller and weigh at least like 50 more pounds, and then they still run faster than he does and like get out of the pocket faster. He's the worst quarterback. Denver's gonna just. If there was a mercy rule, they're gonna get it.
All right, and for our final game, Indianapolis and Tennessee on Monday
I would
night.
say Indianapolis.
All right,
I like Andrew Luck.
Tennessee. Marcus Mariota might be out for that game, so I'm gonna have to agree with you, Indianapolis. That's all we have for your sports today. We will kick it off to Jared Nathaniel with Real News, Fake News.
Alright, welcome to Real News, Fake News. Today we have Andrew and Nikki, both Eagle Eye Broadcasting members, going to face off against each other. Do you guys both know how the game works? There will be 2 fakes, 1 real. You got to determine which one's the real news. Winner in the end will advance to next week's against who?
Somebody.
Oh,
Somebody.
Justin.
To
Justin.
be determined. Yeah.
Justin, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think it's Justin Collin. Alright, so first set. Angela Merkel
Merkel.
is facing criticism after taking a selfie with an alleged terrorist. To slow the flood of refugees, Poland announced this week it's closing its southeastern border to Ukraine. Japan is beginning to use cancer-sniffing dogs to get early detection.
I think
we say the real one, right?
So
Yes.
do we both go?
Yeah, sure.
I
I know.
think the middle one is real.
the first one's real.
So you're saying the terrorist
Mhm.
selfie, and you're saying the Poland this week
Closing the
is closing its
border.
southeastern border to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Alright.
According to Smithsonian.com, it seems that new cancer breakthroughs are happening all the time, but in recent years, one particular discovery has caught the public's imagination: cancer-sniffing dogs.
No.
Now, as Yvette Tan at Mashable reports, residents of a town in Japan with high rates of stomach cancer are participating in a trial to test the accuracy of these cancer-sniffing canines.
Wait, so I got
That
a
was
question.
the true one?
That was
So
true.
neither
Yeah.
one
Are
of us
they?
got
So are
it.
they sniffing the
And-
people or what's coming out?
So it's just to a specific, like, stomach cancers they can, like.
By the way, Nikki,
Okay.
Poland
Does-
is not even does not
does-
border Ukraine.
I
at all.
thought that I was wrong. I was like, it's gonna be
Yeah,
a trick
I was
question. It's
gonna
probably
say.
not even gonna actually border it, but it sounded the most
Alright,
real.
so nobody there.
I thought I heard about
Set
it.
2. Anti-Trump protesters in Portland, Oregon blocked an ambulance on a highway, which led to the fatality of a 40-year-old man inside.
That's
Number
mean.
2. Thanks to our technology, humans now have a shorter attention span than goldfish.
Ooh.
And number 3, several tribes in sub-Saharan Africa have been experimenting with Wi-Fi balloons placed in
yeah.
the sky by Facebook.
Oh,
I
think
know.
the
I
fir-
know which one's real. Cause I've heard all 3 of those.
I have no idea, so I'm gonna go with the first one.
Anti-Trump protesters.
Yeah.
I think it's the second one.
Second one,
The goldfish one?
Yes.
goldfish. Alright. According to Time.com, the average attention span for
Dang
a
it!
notoriously
I
ill-focused
read that
goldfish
article.
is 9 seconds. But according to a new study from Microsoft, people now generally lose concentration after 8 seconds, highlighting the effects of an increasingly digitalized lifestyle on the brain.
The Facebook Wi-Fi
Dang it.
thing is actually an airplane, isn't it? Not a balloon.
We
Sorry.
totally made that up. So.
It's neither.
No, it's Facebook is doing one.
No, it's neither.
No, Facebook's making something. It's just not.
Maybe
a
they
balloon.
are, but we made that one up.
It's not a
A
balloon.
recent
It's like an airplane.
A recent study has found that less than 1% of babies are allergic to bananas.
I hope so.
Ukrainian radicals have built a brick wall around a bank in Kiev. A mentally ill man in Vermont has died after he jumped out the window of his third-story hospital room. Witnesses nearby claim that he wanted to fly.
I really hope that last one isn't true.
If he dives out the window, how would witnesses know that he wanted to fly? Was he like screaming, "I want to fly" before he hit
Can
the
you
ground?
read the first one again?
He was mentally ill. I don't know what he did.
Oh.
A recent study has found that less than 1% of babies are allergic to bananas. bananas. So 1% of babies around America, only 1% of those babies are allergic to bananas.
1 in 1,000.
That sounds way too complicated. It sounds like something you guys would make up. So I'm gonna go with, what's the second one?
Ukrainian radicals have built a brick wall around a bank in Kiev.
I'm gonna go with that one.
I'm going with the first one.
There's
The
no banks in
babies.
Kiev.
I'm going with the babies.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the third one.
No, you can't
We're
do
just
that.
kidding.
Oh, we're kidding.
No,
What do you
no,
want
the
to
second
Joke.
one.
You can go with
Okay, second one.
First one.
All right. According to RT.com, the average attention.
Uh-oh.
Wait, we already
You
did
put
that one.
that twice.
Whops.
It looks like I get 2 points.
Anyways,
I got the same question right twice.
Nikki's correct.
Yeah.
Yes!
Ukrainian
I
radicals
copied
have
the
built a
wrong
brick
thing.
wall around a bank in Kiev. That's real news. So
Okay.
it's tied up at
1-1.
1-1.
and we go into the
I'm
tie.
doing way better than
That's
I thought
a
I was
lot
gonna
of
do.
work. Why wouldn't they just like put bricks inside the building?
You'd have to go over there and ask him.
I don't know.
That's the final, the tiebreaker.
That was the
Tiebreaker round.
tiebreaker.
This
No,
is
this is
Now
one.
we're on the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Scientists have discovered that low social status in monkeys leads to a decrease of immune system functions. So South Carolina man has claimed that he is the Antichrist. And number 3, AOL Instant Messenger has announced that it will be shutting down permanently on December 31st of this year.
Can you repeat the first one?
Scientists have discovered that low social status in monkeys leads to a decrease of immune system functions.
I'm going with that one.
Same.
What? You can't do that.
Yes,
I
I
called
can.
it.
You can't call it. That's mine.
You guys can both have it if you want.
I mean, then if you
Then if you tie, you just gotta
well, then
come
no matter
back
what,
next
they have
week.
to come
Okay,
back
fine.
on
I'm gonna
next
pick
week.
a different answer.
No matter
But
what,
if
you
you're
come back
right,
next
then
week.
it's a tie.
What?
No, you either
It's a
stay with
moral
it or
tie.
you don't.
No, it's a
Yep.
moral tie.
I'm sticking with the monkeys.
Okay, repeat 2 and 3 then. Oh, the Antichrist, and then the 3 was.
AOL Instant Messenger has announced that it will be shutting down permanently on December 31st of this year.
Okay, something's got to be going through your head if you say that you're the Antichrist. I'm gonna say number 3.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I think it's number 1, but I have to go with 3 because apparently Nikki gets whatever she wants. So.
All right.
What? No, I called it first.
Looks like.
What, or do we just have them back on next week? And if they want the same answer, and then they have to go through what Hayden and
You guys can go through what
we
Hayden and
can
Justin.
maybe.
What did they have to do?
You guys have to search
It's-
up your own headlines to try and stump each other.
I don't want to do
I don't want to do that either.
All right, so you're
So-
going with 1 and you're going with.
1.
What?
The 3. I'll go with 3.
All right.
All right, looks like we'll see Nikki next week. Monkey experiment
Yeah.
showed low
It was
status
mine. I said
alters
repeat the first one,
the
and then I
immune
said it was
system
mine.
in a way
and
that
then-
raises the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and mental health.
No, I
problems.
called it before you said that it was yours.
I said repeat it.
Yeah, and I was
And
gonna...
that is implying
Well, I
that
already
I wanted
knew
to
it.
choose that as an answer, as I was verifying what the answer
And
But
you
was.
I already
lost.
knew.
I did
didn't
not
even
lose.
need
It was
them
a
to
moral
repeat it.
Lost.
victory. It was a moral victory. When she
Yeah,
realized
you're a
I was
loser.
right, she had to steal it.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nikki's advancing.
Yeah,
She'll be
sure.
facing.
He's being a sore loser.
We all know I'm better.
We'll have a new set of people next week, and then the week after that, Nikki will face the winner of those people.
Yeah.
Until next time,
She's gonna
this was
lose.
Real News Fake.